You think I'm kidding?
Seriously, stop.
Oh, you stepped on a nail.
And he was like, please, will you show me your boobs? I won't say nothing. Nobody will know.
You're just really all over me. This is police brutality.
Who would believe my word over somebody who is authority?
Let's
see how bad this character is.
Disturbing allegations land a Springfield, Illinois officer at the center of an investigation into police misconduct. The truth isn't what his body cam records, but in what happens when he turns it off. One by one, victims come forward to unmask a predator in uniform, targeting the very people he swore to protect.
He's very creepy, and I'm most positive that I'm...
Hey, look at this guy.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now.
Hey, everybody. I'm going to be reviewing another body cam footage. I love doing these, so I really do. And I'll tell you why I love them. Because I like to see the good and the bad. And I know there's a lot of guys out there say there's no good in cops, and that's hard for me to believe. I think there's good in everybody. I often wear that shirt. I don't believe in bad people. I believe in bad choices. Well, we're going to see a really bad cop now. And let me tell you my take on this whole entire thing.
Oh, no! You think I'm kidding?
Seriously, stop.
Oh, you stepped on a nail.
And he was like, please, will you show me your boobs? I won't say nothing. Nobody will know.
You're just really all over me. This is police brutality.
Who would believe my word over somebody who is authority?
You know, that is true. Most people get intimidated by the uniform. I think it's changing. I really do. I think a lot of people are starting to look at it and say, wait a minute, these cops are human beings too. Obviously, it really tarnishes the badge, period. And listen, people know I tell it like it is. If he's a good cop, he's a good cop. If he's bad, like those 20 bad cops, sheriffs in a video I did. I'm loving these. Let's see how bad this character is.
Disturbing allegations land a Springfield, Illinois officer at the center of an investigation into police misconduct. The truth isn't what his body cam records, but in what happens when he turns it off. One by one, victims come forward to unmask a predator in uniform, targeting the very people he swore to protect.
He's very creepy, and I'm most positive that I'm...
Hey, look at this guy. He looks creepy. He really does. And before I even get going on this, I'd like to thank EWU. They do some great body cam videos that go out, and I love them. I get into these. I don't know if anybody else does, but let's see how bad this creep is. He just looks like a creep.
Not the first one that's had to go through this with him.
But wait a minute. That's a girl saying that to him. I don't like that either. I mean, I caught that, and obviously you see what it says on the screen. You know, somebody asked me that. I mean, I don't know. Listen, I don't think it's right. I don't think a cop has ever a right to abuse a girl or take advantage of a person. Obviously, you know, I did a lot of law work, and I still do law work, so I'm going to catch this in a different kind of way.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. In February of 2021, the Illinois State Police, at the request of the Springfield Police Department, launched a criminal investigation into Officer Taylor's staff, a 3-year veteran of the department, over allegations stemming from incidents while on duty.
3 years, he's a rookie. He's just out of really probation. I think they have a year probation, most departments. This guy's out. It's only 3 years. That's a kid. And have this kind of authority. You know, I always said this. I don't know the age of this guy, but I'm not a believer in anybody under 25 even becoming a cop. I might get pushback on that because you could put him in the military. And I don't believe in that either, even though I went in the military at 17. That doesn't make it right. And especially with law enforcement, especially what happening right now. You know, we are losing our rights. And I love First Amendment auditors and these guys who follow this and put these people on blast. You have to. You have to. If we don't do this, we are losing our rights little by little every day. And that, I don't think it's right.
An officer came to a domestic dispute. My kids' dad went to jail. The officer that had came there, I think there was 2 or 3 officers, but there was 2 in the kitchen, and there was one that came like to the hallway because he heard that I had no shirt on.
On April 22, 2020, Officer Taylor's staff and his colleagues responded to a domestic disturbance reported by the victim's mother. When they arrived, she met officers at the door.
They're in the back.
You know, there's the mother telling them go in the house. They're in the back. And you guys know how I feel about that. Listen, you want cops in your house. Unless these people are so dangerous, I wouldn't have them in your house. You want to get them out, get the kids out. I feel bad for the lady, too. And cops are there supposed to help. But sadly, we're finding out a lot of times these cops don't help. They hurt. Who's the real gang?
Staff up here. Which way?
You heard it. Yeah, you can go in.
They're in the bathroom, I believe.
Is that on the first floor?
Yes.
Okay.
There they are.
Come talk to us real quick.
Hold on, she's naked.
Yeah, please get him out of here.
Oh my God.
Just come talk to us.
Again. Oh my
You're
God.
acting crazy.
You see that? The guy walks out. The girl is in there naked. Obviously, this is a lover's quarrel or a marriage dispute or something like that. And I think I know what's going to happen.
He is held, busted down this door.
I didn't mean to bring
He
him in.
needs to go to jail.
Oh, boy, I really like this broad, huh? This guy, listen, there's a few things that I'm very, very adamant against. If you ever say that to your husband or lover, whoever it is, you should never be back with that person again. Period. There's no second chance one way or the other, both of you, whether you're wrong by doing that or he's wrong by doing that. Neither of you. You should not be together. Because I can never live with a woman that says, put him in jail, officer. He belongs in jail. Go to jail. That's not a partner you want. I'm telling you, it's not.
All eyes.
Come talk.
There's no.
Yeah, he needs to go. Let's hold door down.
Do you want to get dressed real quick and talk to us?
Yeah.
What happened?
We were drinking all night. I went to
Surprise.
pick her up from her friends. It's been an argument since because her and her friends were naked, sending videos on some website.
Ah, you hear that, guys? The girls are on probably those cam things where they get, sex on the camera there and they get paid and something like that. They have a lot of that. Not that I know about it. I really don't do that, but it's out there, obviously. And listen, to be honest, I don't care what people do. I really don't. Now, that's up to them. Now, if this guy's pissed that this two girls, who knows what's going on with two girls? And he seems very upset, too. Drinking. Alcohol's the big thing. That's what we always find out.
She's naked right this second.
She's getting dressed.
Okay.
While one officer remains in the kitchen with the suspect, officer staff heads down the hallway toward the victim's bedroom.
Once he realized I was naked, he was trying to approach himself more.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. Okay.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
She just said he's fine. Either you don't like it, you think he's a creep, and cover up and say, get the hell out of here. See, listen, as much as this guy might be a creep, and I'm sure he is, I guess it's going to happen, find out here. But don't give mixed singles, people. And I know it's wrong, and I'm going to get feedback on that. I'm just saying, don't give mixed singles.
Does he stay here?
They're gonna lie
No,
about
and he
whatever.
needs to go. Look
Okay.
at
Does
this.
he have any property here?
No. Can you look at this?
She's asking him
He
in.
just
Okay.
completely disabled it. Told me
Look at that place.
that I needed to talk to him right now. Or
What did he? You probably don't know. Did he? Right. Did he kick the door in?
No.
Did someone let him in?
the door was unlocked, so he came in.
He just walked in. I'll let you get dressed. Sorry.
Officer staff leaves her alone to put clothes
Look at the wreck this place. Now, listen, not the shoes, but that room was a wreck. And look, no, they don't even lock the door what they're doing in there. I can only imagine.
on and returns to the kitchen where his colleague is still trying to get the full story.
Dude, I'm the breadwinner, bro. I take care of my kids. I come here, I bought her car. I got Mercedes outsides me. I got bank accounts with tens of thousands of dollars in it. I take care of my family, and she's just mad because we're not together. And I don't even know. At this point, I just want to leave, honestly. Because my feelings are hurt. Then she calls cops again after an argument. And now she's going to false accusate everything. I supposedly kicked the door down and then rebuilt it before you guys got here in 5 minutes.
You guys do know, if the cops are called on a domestic violence, somebody's going to jail. Usually the woman, the man, especially in this case, she called, and this is what happened, the mother called, or You know, the mother's in the house while they're doing this stuff too. Who knows?
Moments later, the woman emerges clutching a torn T-shirt and steps outside, remaining with officer staff who addresses her with a gentle tone.
There's probably marks from the shirt ripping.
Oh wow, look at that mark. I mean, this girl has no problem, showing stuff, but I can. OnlyFans, probably that.
What's that from?
It's from the shirt he ripped off.
Did he rip that off of you?
Doesn't that cut look almost fake? Look at it.
Okay.
It looks almost like a perfect cut, like it was maybe under some. I don't know. It just listen. I always point out things to me that look a little bit fishy, and I'm not saying this guy's not a creep. Because we're gonna find out he's a creep, especially a guy with a badge. That's double bad. If you want to, double.
Call her right now.
Because I wouldn't talk to him.
Okay, did he put hands on you at all in any other way?
No, he just ripped this off me.
He's definitely not going to be here.
We're going to court.
I can promise you that.
Listen, you're gonna stay.
You know that happens. I told you. She didn't lie. At least say, "Oh, he hit me in some way." These people are half-ass. I don't know what they're doing.
Her car's not even here because I brought her here because she was drunk at a party, man.
How many times am I gonna have to tell you? We have to get both sides.
Because I'm upset.
I know,
This is life.
but you need to listen, okay? We have to get both sides of the story,
man. But God
So
damn it.
the longer you keep interrupting her and trying to yell, the longer we're gonna be.
Because I hear her lying. It's pissing me off. Last time I beat holes and did all kinds of and drove off and all kinds of stupid and none of it's true.
You have to understand, we go what's called probable cause. Okay, that's what we have to base everything off of. Okay, I haven't spoken to you. Okay, I plan on it. Okay. So whatever you said to him, unfortunately, I'll probably ask you some more questions that he's already probably asked you. Okay, hold on. We're not going to address that now. Okay.
I'm just putting this out.
Okay. As for the time being, okay, unfortunately, I'm going to have to put you in handcuffs. Okay, because you're under arrest for domestic battery as of right.
That's some investigation, eh? He's telling this guy, "I'm going to ask you questions. I'm going to investigate this thing, and turn around. I'm going to have to arrest you." He knew he was going to jail right away because of the girl. Obviously, he talked to the girl. I'm not saying he's wrong either. Cops can't leave them together and something happens and now they're liable. So, they're in a catch-22 too, pretty much.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
All right, let's go. I'm going to jail. Let's go.
Okay.
The officers escort the man toward a police cruiser, while officer staff remains with the victim.
You do this often, or?
Yes, we just have DCFS here.
Okay.
They had Department of Children and Family Services to their house. That means right away we know they have a kid. And we wonder why these kids get fucked up. Hello?
All right. Well, he's out of your hair for the night.
Though officer staff offers calm reassurance, her harrowing night is far from over.
Oh, are you kidding me? Dude, she was fighting with her friend. That's when my car's dented. Go look at the hood of my car. Dude, I'm done. Never again.
He's yelling at her.
I'm done with you, bro. Yeah, you lied again. So, good luck. I'm going to private jail, it looks like. Well, I do love you still. Just know that, no matter what.
I am. Listen, this guy obviously is an idiot. He will take this girl back. He says all this stuff. You're a liar. You do it again. I love you. I love you. Either these guys never can get women or their just head is not right. Listen, if somebody's not complimenting you, somebody's not making you better, they don't belong to be with you. And that goes for everybody. Everybody has self-worth out there. Don't forget that.
Probably the back one.
Here we go. Dude, you get out of here. I'm sick of it, blind.
Shortly after his arrest, the victim and her mother were shocked to hear an unexpected knock at their door.
Me and my mom were like, oh my God, nervous again. Like, what's going on? Did he already get out or what? My mom had came to the door and it was the police officer and she was like, it's the cop again. Whenever I had came back outside to him, he shut his cam off. Okay. That instantly popped the flag in my brain. So then he said, you are very hot. And I was like, okay. He was like, I definitely got turned on by you getting out of the tub or whatever inside. And I was like, okay. And he was like, well, I know it was weird I came back, but I just couldn't not come back and ask you if you would ever be interested in going on a date with me. And I said no.
According to the victim, he returned to her home at a later date, following a separate incident involving her and another girl who had fought at a bar.
This girl seems like she's in action a lot, too, you know. Now she's into an altercation with another girl. And remember, this girl's a mother. You know, this is not the way to act. But, again, this cop, you know, if it was just that, I could understand that. Hey, a guy thinks, hey, how do you meet people anymore? I know it's against this and that. But, you know, some of the greatest relationships in the world, you'll find out how they met, and you'll be, wow.
For a second time, her shirt had been torn open.
He said, I missed you. I said, okay, that's weird. Like, okay. And he was like, I miss you calling us. And I'm like, I don't. And then he was like, well, you should. He turned off his cam at that point. Somewhere around that point, he turned off his cam again. And then he said,
Now, let me just say something. What I'm going to say this, and you're going to hear this a lot when I do body cams and stuff. I believe we came a long way with getting body cams into police agencies. I was one of the guys here in Palm Bay, Florida, to get Chief Moyer to actually get body cams. And he afterwards said it was the best thing he did. But if a cop turns off their body cam for any reason, you should be fired. You should be investigated. Somehow maybe they'll have where they can't turn it off. And I know what they say. What about he goes to a bathroom? And I get all that. So there has to be something. I don't know. With technology today, I can't stand turning off your body cam in any kind of situation you're dealing with the public. I think if you turn it off and they know it's turned, because you can't just say fire them, because what happens if the thing really did go off? But there has to be some kind of punishment, because this keeps happening. Oh, he turned it off. People are getting used to that. That's defeating the purposes of what these are. Everybody has transparency. So let's straighten that out.
can you please show me your boobs? And I was like, no. And he was like, please, will you show me your boobs? I won't say nothing. Nobody will know. Like, I just want to see them. And I was like, well, they're already halfway out. Like, my shirt's ripped. And
you know she just showed him.
That's unnecessary. So then I went back inside and he left. He's very creepy. And I'm most positive that I'm not the first woman that's had to go through this with him.
Why do you say that?
You can just
tell,
yeah.
feeling. So
what, you can tell a good officer to an officer that tries to take advantage of their position and what they do.
She explains that at first she didn't report what happened, as she didn't know the officer's name at the time. However, she later confided in another officer, finally revealing the disturbing encounter.
What did he say about that officer? Did he say...
It was like he knew.
Yeah.
He knew what kind of an officer he was.
Did he pull up a picture of him?
Mm-hmm.
Or like on Facebook or
of
something?
Him and his girlfriend.
Oh.
Wow, you see the cop? There's a cop that backstabbed his partner. Again, because of how serious this is, I agree with it. So don't come at me like I'm not for cleaning these assholes up. Trust me, I am for cleaning these assholes up. Get them out of here, man. We don't need them in patrolling. I just can't stand this, us against them. Why are the people who are protecting and serving us treating us like assholes? And there's a lot more videos I've been looking at, and so you're going to get a lot more. And lots coming back, but this is one of the ones I wanted to do. So you're going to get them, and you're going to hear me probably rant on some of these. But, man, I can't stand that.
He's like, why didn't you do anything about it? I was like, I just felt like it's an officer. Like, who's going to believe my word? You know what I mean? I just felt like who would believe my word over somebody who is authority.
I do understand that. I do. But I also and we all have a past or what we did. Me too. Everybody does. And now she's probably, who knows what she does. This girl's a wild one, man. She's fighting with other girls. She's in a room naked with other girls and probably on OnlyFans messing with her boyfriend or who loves her. I still love you. Told on her, but I love you. What a nut.
Victims would soon come forward with similar fears, as even more egregious incidents began to surface. Investigators learned that just 1 month earlier, on March 27, 2020, officer staff responded to yet another domestic violence call, entering a trailer to find an injured woman in tears.
What happened?
There's so much
You
domestic
guys
abuse.
get in an argument?
I woke up, he was drinking. I went to the bathroom. We were looking down. And I came back to bed and he punched me in my mouth.
Okay, why was he upset?
I don't know.
So the guy come home and punched her in the face. You know, if this is not telling everybody you should have cameras somewhere. I mean, this is kind of crazy now. And I'll tell you what. It's more than I known. I mean, since I've been really hitting these body cams and this stuff, I feel bad. That's a rough one for cops. Domestic violence. That's got to be crazy.
Let me see you around real fast. I'm not trying. Okay. Where's he in his room?
I've been recording.
Okay.
Oh, she's been recording.
Go talk to him.
Pretty good.
There's blood all over my sheet.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Oh, he's going to jail.
What's going on, man?
I just asked you that.
Oh, I'm not in your house. What?
You and didn't get in an argument or something?
Dude, I have not argued with her. I have not seen her since like midnight this evening. I went to sleep around 2 o'clock in the morning. I got done playing my online game and went to sleep.
Okay. I'm gonna go talk to her. I got your side or your.
No, I'm coming.
Well, how about
What is going on?
How about for right now? I just go talk to her. Okay.
No, I'm.
Because here's the thing. I know she drinks. I know you drink. Okay. What do you?
I've been drinking, but I've been sleeping. What's going on right now?
Did you hear the cop says you don't want him to follow? I wouldn't want this guy in a room, don't know if there's a weapon or whatnot, and you're out talking to his wife. He said he was drinking. I wouldn't have did that.
Sir, I'm just gonna go talk to her. You're not in trouble. If you were in trouble, you'd know it by now.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, well,
Okay, so
I know you too.
I'm by myself right now.
Okay,
So for this time being, just stay where you're at. Okay. I'd
And he's
appreciate
by
it.
himself?
He's saying he was sleeping.
He's lying.
Okay. Well, what?
Look at my face.
I'm not doubting you. I see it. Okay.
When backup arrived, officer staff returned to the bedroom and instructed the male to put on clothes and shoes.
Hey, what am I being charged with?
Did I even say we're being charged with anything?
Oh, well, then I'm sitting my down.
Well, no. I mean, you need to get some shoes.
He is right. What are you doing with me? What are you getting me out of here? Obviously, he can do that for an investigation, especially an assault. 2 people called. They have to figure it out. But then don't tell him. Just say, hey, listen, you have to come. It's under investigation. Yes, you are detained.
Figure out my charges.
Get some shoes on, man. Okay, I'll explain everything.
There's no reason I should have shoes on. I should be going to sleep.
Okay. I'll say this to you again. You're either gonna put some shoes on, or this isn't gonna be the way you want to end the night. I'll promise you that. Okay.
Similar to the previous incident, officer staff placed the suspect under arrest and removed him from the home.
Wow, this is crazy, guys. I've not done any of this.
I know. We hear what you're saying. Okay. I don't want you to think.
I kind of believe the guy. Just me and just me.
That we're not listening to you.
Yeah, you're not listening to me because you go throw me in the cell and I never see either of you guys again and I get charged in court. What is going on? I've been sleeping.
Dan, I've been out here a few times, okay? And you even said every time we're out here, everything's smooth, okay? I've always treated you with respect. I've always answered your questions.
Can I just leave and not ever come back?
I mean, maybe if you want to do that after whatever the judge decides to do.
If you get out of jail.
Let's go to jail.
According to the victim, it was shortly after the man had been taken to jail when officer staff returned to her trailer. He walked inside uninvited and entered her bedroom. With his body camera switched off, he put his hand up her shirt and squeezed her breast. She pushed him away, and a short time later, he left the home. But the intrusion didn't end there. Soon after, he began texting her, asking for nude photographs.
Hold on. He supposedly goes in the house not wanted or just and comes and plays with her. She doesn't say anything. Then he has the guts to either text her and say, give me nudes. Either they had an agreement or she sent nudes or something. These cases are a lot more, there's more to them than what is said. And as a man who did a lot of law work, read a lot of reports, there's a lot of bullshit going on both sides. And I'm not saying the guy's already an asshole, shouldn't go back for sure. But, let's take this in the totality of it.
She never reported the incidents,
Never reporting incident. Why? because she thinks they're not going to believe her. But you're sending nudes, maybe. Not good.
Since no one would believe her. As the investigation
Why wouldn't they believe her if he texts her asking for naked pictures? Come on, think, guys.
continued, they uncovered more incidents where staff had texted women after obtaining their phone numbers while on duty and in uniform.
How did you meet him?
I was in a parking lot, Noon and True Value. Just got done inside, and they were closed already. Officer staff, whatever, let's call him, walked up to the car and asked if I had any problems or if I was. Well, he made a joke. He's like, some kind of drug deal going on. Or made a joke. I was coloring, waiting in the parking lot. So yeah, that's how it came up.
Love this. She's coloring in the parking lot at night. Okay, she's an artist, I'm assuming. And this guy is a creep. I mean, he's just showing up. What? And these women don't seem like listen, I don't want to say anything against people, but why you must be just a pervert.
According to her statement, Officer Staff claimed he recognized her as a witness to a recent burglary. He asked for her phone number and soon began texting her.
What did he text you about?
It's kind of flirty stuff. It wasn't anything super inappropriate. Asked if I had a boyfriend and things of that nature.
Did he ever ask to meet up with you?
Yeah. I mean, no offense, but police officers are intimidating sometimes, and I wasn't trying to be like, leave me alone. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm not in town tonight, or, yeah, sure, I'll try to swing by there whenever.
Did he ever do or say anything else, or anything weird, or anything like when you guys were texting, or that night that he met you?
I thought all of it was weird. I mean, police officers don't usually ask you for your phone number.
Yeah, what did you think about that?
I thought it was just, like I said, it was something that I didn't expect to happen, and I wasn't in any kind of position I didn't think to say no.
With each new account.
Stop. Maybe, I don't know. I was abused as a kid, and I just never told anybody. I think you all know that. It's in my book and all that kind of stuff. But this is just, don't hate me, ladies, because I don't hate you. I love you.
The investigation revealed circumstances that grew even more heinous. In April of 2020, Officer Staff responded to a domestic dispute between a male and female. In this instance, both were arrested at the scene, but according to one officer, the female wasn't processed at the jail.
Do you know why she didn't get booked?
I think my report, they said like her eye was too bloodshot, so they weren't going to take her.
So the jail said they didn't want to take her?
Correct.
Okay. What happened with her as far as like her charges?
She was issued a notice to appear for domestic battery.
Well, what happens to her after that you know of?
I was getting off my shift, so I believe officer staff gave her a ride back to her house.
You know, these cops are pretty wild in a few ways, to be honest. Especially this guy. Now it's too much. There's always something. But, this guy just don't belong to be a cop. He seems like a creep, too.
Okay.
With the notice to appear.
Were they talking to each other or anything, like, throughout this incident?
All I remember, she was really intoxicated. I don't know if she was saying a lot of stuff, but I really don't recall what she was saying. I just know she was very intoxicated that night.
And do you know, did he make any comments or anything, or did she make any comments before they left?
She was saying a lot of stuff. I think she was saying stuff about like or something sexual. But I don't know if that was directed towards me or him. I really don't remember.
I got you.
Because she's deaf, right?
Yes, she
was hard to understand, very intoxicated.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
I do see one common thread with this guy. He's always going after drunk women or something like that. And to be honest, if you're going after drunk women who are in the worst, you probably have what do you call it? The small member affliction.
In an interview with the female, investigators learned that after driving her home, Officer Staff walked her back to her bedroom. He then turned off and removed his body camera
Now
and
he's
began
getting
taking
crazy.
off his clothes.
All right. Starts taking his body camera. This is crazy. I could have defended this guy. He's a creep, but I could have defended him. No. Done.
According to her statement, he told her he got her out of jail and she felt pressured to give in to his sexual demands. Eerily, she recalls him smiling as though it were a joke, describing him as a child laughing. He warned her not to tell anyone, saying he would know if she did.
Oh, boy.
Then he took her ID and left. In speaking with another officer, investigators learn of another incident that occurred as far back as January of 2020, when Officer Staff and his colleagues arrested multiple intoxicated women who were trespassing at a Pillsbury plant.
I'll tell you, this place has a lot of drunk women. Illinois. Springfield, Illinois. Go there for drunk women.
No?
Okay. Wait,
Where's
the boy at?
He's up in like the 5th floor. No, he's not lost. He's not coming. I tried. He's trying to find our phones, but my sister.
She has your phone.
She has.
Why are they crying? I mean, what's going on? Well, I'm getting old.
Yeah, but she hit me in the head and
She hit
right
us
here.
in the jaws. Look
Here's
at her
this.
head.
Feel my head right here.
Can you feel her head?
No, I can't.
Please, right here.
Well, here's the thing. That's not the most important thing right now.
That's the most important.
It's getting out of here.
Okay.
Seriously.
This is not
okay.
like
She
getting
took our keys and everything.
Okay.
Took all of our keys and everything.
Okay. We got it. Here.
Why can't these cops know the way out? It's like, what is this? A special like place to get in?
No. She hit me in the head and everything.
I know, but you're drunk. Okay.
I am.
I see you have no shoes on.
Yeah, she took my shoes and everything.
Okay.
One of the two women, who are romantic partners, appeared to have a bloody nose sustained from an altercation with her sister.
Her sister or her lover?
While they were inside.
Hey, don't get in front of two lesbians, man. They can be rough. I'm telling you. They're tough, man. And some of them, they'll outfight me.
The factory.
My sister tried to kill me.
I know. I get, and we have officers out with her, so don't think that she just got away. Okay. The bad news is we have to make a little bit of a walk.
That's okay.
We have to literally walk
I'll
around the
walk
building.
wherever you gotta go.
Okay. So one
Come
person.
on. I'll carry you. I got you, dude.
Pull that blanket up.
Oh, look at this. This is good. They both fall.
I'll carry you. Come on. I'll carry you. Come on. Come on, get over my shoulder.
Hey, look at that picture right there. That looks creepy, doesn't it? Look like a haunted mansion and shit. I mean, to me it does. It's crazy shit.
I just want to go home. You want me to carry you? No. Okay.
I'm gonna carry you.
Each officer took hold of their suspect and began the long walk back to a waiting ambulance.
They're suspect for what? Are they rescuing them or are they a suspect for doing something?
Along the way, the woman with Officer Staff asked a personal question.
No.
No.
Nope.
Why not?
Why would I be?
Why wouldn't you?
Are you?
Okay?
Why would you what?
She asked us, why would I be married?
No.
While escorting the intoxicated women through one section of the plant,
You know, women start a lot of this crap.
disaster struck.
I have no shoes. No forward.
Oh.
You weren't gonna know that?
Construction site, no shoes?
You think I'm kidding?
Seriously, stop.
Oh, you stepped on the nail.
Oh! Tetanus shot! Oh! All right, lady, but it hurts, man. Hey, I've had him go through my shoes or sneakers. I'm sure you guys have. Jesus.
Trying to pull it out.
Don't you get shot?
Despite the horrific setback, she managed to keep moving and walked ahead with another
This
officer.
guy's got a great voice.
The other woman, who had earlier asked Officer Staff if he was married, walked with him as the two fell behind the group.
Ooh.
Moments later, the woman's breast became exposed to the camera. According to investigative notes, Officer Staff then extends his right hand in the woman's direction, but what he does is not fully captured. The body camera is then turned off for 6 minutes.
So the only thing that shows on these cameras is a little red dot that shows when your camera's recording.
Yeah.
And I do not recall it being on when we got to the ambulance.
In footage from the incident, 2 of the female suspects arrived at the ambulance, while the one who was with Officer Staff was taken to a police cruiser. After
You know, it doesn't seem like he's physically throwing them down or raping them. Obviously authority and stuff, but it seems like they want to do this kind of stuff. That's what it's seeming like. Now, I could be wrong.
she learned she was about to be arrested, she made an accusation against Officer Staff, but the other officers didn't seem to believe her.
So not only you, okay, every single person.
Okay, are we gonna fight right now? Because you know what? You were just all over me. So stop.
Okay.
There's gonna be an issue because you were just
All right,
literally...
here's the deal. There's not going to be an issue.
No, I
Yes.
will get a lawyer.
Okay,
I will
get
get a
one.
lawyer.
Get
I
one.
will get a lawyer.
Cool. All right, you're under arrest.
I will. I'm not arrest because he was alarming me.
Stop
Really? He was
pulling
just
away, okay? He wasn't, I was with him.
No, you were not.
That is a lie. See, that kind of pisses me off because body cameras show that. All right, I have no respect. Don't lie. That's the biggest problem. Hey, listen, are you trying to cover for your buddy and saying something? No, doesn't. He's just naturally lying. He was with me. I don't believe you. Obviously, they were away. I mean, that's going to show on the body camera. So he should be held accountable to a degree just for lying. Listen, that's the problem with law enforcement. And I'm all for covering for each other. But not like this, guys.
You were not there when he was... Are you kidding me?
You're going to jail. You're
kidding me?
intoxicated.
You're just really all over me. This is police brutality.
I believe that, but I believe she was on him, too.
You stole my and everything. You really did. I'm not even kidding.
One off.
You saw my vagina. How did she say? She didn't say you raped me, took my pants down. Okay, I know I'm sounding maybe a little bit too for people. Listen, the guy's a creep. Let's get it straight. But I got to tell it like it is, and that's just the end of the way it is.
Officer later recalled the victim saying something else to officer staff.
So what exactly did she say, and how did she say it?
That's why I don't want to misquote, but it was...
Did she say genitals?
No, something along the lines of, if I showed you my I'd go home, not to jail.
According to her later interview, it was after he shut off his body camera that officer staff put his hand down her pants and inside her underwear.
Without knowing actually what happened, what is your opinion? Do you think that this is something that he had the ability and capability, and that he's the type of guy like this? Like, does the shoe fit?
I would not say it's completely out of character. I didn't like working with him. Like, I don't like the way he is personally. I've never had one of these complaints made against me. And the fact that there's just multiple complaints coming against one person, it just seems to ring a little bit of an alarm. Here recently, there's been...
Listen, guys, as a man who did the law and did more law cases than you can count for 10 straight years, I've seen a lot of these cases that, you know, when the facts are ironed out, people who are innocent or didn't do what they were charged with. Remember what I said. There's a big difference. And it means a lot. It means a lot in time and intent and a lot of other things.
And a couple more things come out since I've been speaking with these other officers. And that's when we decided, there's a lot of coincidences going on. So that's why we all wanted to come forward.
On February 24th, 2021, the Illinois State Police arrested Officer Taylor's staff at his residence and transported him to the Sangamon County Jail, held on a $250,000 bond. Staff pleaded guilty to 5 charges as part of a plea deal, including aggravated criminal sexual abuse, custodial sexual misconduct, criminal sexual abuse, and 2 counts of official misconduct.
You know, he took a plea? I don't know. The women that seemed like that maybe couldn't afford it. There's a lot of reasons people take pleas, too. Buddy is a creep. If you're taking a plea, you admitted to something like this, and quite frankly, you did it, and you did something bad, so you're a scumbag. And how you have to be a scumbag. I mean, you're at the bottom of the barrel here, guy.
He was sentenced to 6.5 years and...
He looks like a fucking weirdo, doesn't he? I don't know. What it is. Young, stupid. I want to be a cop. Now, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen to him.
Prison, with credit for 998 days already served, followed by 1 year of supervised release. He's also required to register as a lifetime sex offender.
That sucks.
As a result of his felony convictions, Taylor's staff is effectively barred from ever serving in law enforcement again. If you'd like to see select new videos early, watch our content without censored and muted words.
Okay, guys, now let me explain what's going to happen to him in prison. This guy, this cop, first of all, it's a state charge I think he got. It was the state troopers that arrested him. It wasn't feds. He's not going to federal places. So he's going to go to state, and they're going to probably put him in a protective custody. Either that or, they used to call them cheese factories where all the rats go and it's all a bunch of pieces of shit. If he goes to a low security, he got 6 years. He had 930-something days, 375 days a year, 2.5 years he's in already. He's out as of me doing this right now. And He's got probation, yeah, a year, and he's got to be a lifetime sex offender. It's, pooh, that sucks. Let's face it, guys. And on this case, it's a little bit different, and here's why. This guy is going to have, he's too young. He's got a bad thing on his jacket. Anybody ever looks at him for a job or anything else is going to come up. You know, even when you try to rent something, you try to go to a place with, what is it called? Like, you know, like an apartment complex or something. You're not getting in. You know, and by watching this and seeing what he did, either he had bad lawyers, because I think he could have fight him. I don't know. I don't think he could. I think he could have won him. I don't know. I guess he didn't think he could. Maybe there was more to it than I know. He's a scumbag. And listen, that's the problem. Right now, we have too many cops that are scumbags. Let me say it like it is. That's what it is. But that's my take on this case. You know, I know everybody, you know, a lot of people say, oh, he's the worst guy in the world. Listen, I've seen a lot worse than him. And I'm not saying that's good or bad. I'm saying I've seen a lot worse than this guy. All right? Have a great day, everybody. Stay safe. Make good choices. I'll see you in the next video.